Most of us think of the pancreas as just another organ, one that helps us digest food and regulate blood sugar. But what if I told you it's also a spiritual antenna, tuned into your emotional life in ways that science is only beginning to understand? Welcome back to CGH News, where we go beyond the surface of health and healing. Today, we're diving deep into a connection few ever consider: the mystical role of the pancreas and how it interplays with your emotional body, specifically the Solar Plexus Center in human design. This isn't just woo woo speculation. Ancient esoteric traditions have long associated the pancreas with intuition, empathy, and emotional digestion. And now, through the human design lens, we see how this organ may be influenced by the very waves of emotion that surge through us each day. So here's the big question: can your emotional ups and downs actually shape how your pancreas functions? And what can ancient wisdom and human design teach us about this hidden connection? In this episode, we'll explore the esoteric role of the pancreas, decode the emotional wave mechanics of human design, and discover how these insights empower us to live with more balance and clarity. Grab your tea, settle in, and let's decode this fascinating connection together. When we think of the pancreas, we usually think biology: insulin, enzymes, blood sugar control. And yes, it's all true. The pancreas plays a crucial role in digesting fats and regulating glucose through hormones like insulin and glucagon. But there's another layer, one that ancient wisdom traditions have been whispering about for centuries. According to esoteric anatomy, the pancreas is more than a digestive organ. It's seen as a bridge between the physical and the subtle realms, an organ that not only metabolizes food, but also processes emotion. In many spiritual traditions, it's linked with empathy, intuition, and the ability to emotionally digest life. It's the site of our emotional alchemy. It's where we transmute emotional energy into conscious awareness, where what we feel becomes fuel for growth if properly integrated. And this is where it gets fascinating. The pancreas resides in the solar plexus region. Yes, the same solar plexus that human design identifies as the seat of our emotional awareness. This area is a hotspot for internal transformation. In this view, digestive imbalance isn't just a matter of diet, it might be a sign that we're emotionally overwhelmed and that we're not properly metabolizing our experiences. Some researchers even note that chronic emotional stress can increase inflammation and throw off insulin sensitivity, adding a whole new layer of meaning to phrases like emotional burnout or gut feeling. The pancreas, in its deeper functionality, acts like a tuning fork. When our emotions are chaotic, its energetic frequency can become unstable. This might manifest physically as blood sugar issues, digestive distress, fatigue, or even emotional dysregulation, like anxiety and panic. But when we find emotional coherence, when our inner life is harmonious, the pancreas can support both our physical vitality and our intuitive clarity. So rather than seeing it as a background organ, we can view the pancreas as a core player in the dance between body and emotion, an alchemical processor working in tandem with our emotional state. And as we're about to see, this links directly to the human design concept of the solar plexus center and its emotional wave. giving us even more clues to navigate our inner terrain with wisdom. So let's zoom in on the Solar Plexus Center through the lens of human design. In the human design system, the solar plexus is one of the 9 energy centers, and it's a big one. Unlike traditional chakra systems that see it solely as the seat of emotions, human design positions it as an awareness center, one that's still evolving. Here's the key. If your solar plexus is defined in your chart, it becomes your inner authority. That means your emotional wave, not your logic or instinct, is what guides your decision making. It's not about reacting in the moment, it's about riding the wave and waiting until emotional clarity emerges over time. Think of it like surfing. Emotions rise and fall in energetic waves. Some days you're up, others you're crashing down, and sometimes you're just floating in between. This isn't a flaw, it's your unique emotional rhythm, and it's how your energy processes life. Human design identifies 3 core types of emotional waves. First is the individual wave. It's a deep, moody, and introspective wave. These waves tend to be personal and transformative, often leading to breakthrough insights during emotional lows. Next, we have the tribal wave, which is more reactive and grounded in connection. These are influenced by intimacy, touch, and the dynamics of close relationships. Last but not least, we have the collective wave. This wave builds gradually over time and often connects to shared experiences, historical memory, and the collective emotional field. Now imagine how these emotional currents shape the landscape of your physical body, especially the pancreas. Emotional turbulence, when left unchecked or ignored, doesn't disappear. It builds, and where it settles often corresponds with energetic centers in the body. That's where the pancreas comes in. It's sitting right in that solar plexus territory, receiving, storing, and trying to digest emotional residue. From a human design perspective, learning to wait through the emotional wave isn't just about better decision making, it's about preserving your health. It gives your body time to process, your energy a chance to reset, and your organs, like the pancreas, a break from the emotional noise. This is about sovereignty, about tuning into your emotional truth with grace and letting your biology support your inner clarity. Coming up next, we'll dive into exactly how the pancreas and emotional wave work together and what you can do to bring them into alignment. Now let's bring it all together. The emotional wave and the pancreas working in tandem. When your emotional wave hits a peak or a low, your body feels it, not just in your mood, but in your biology. Cortisol rises, digestion slows, and blood sugar can spike or crash. For those with defined solar plexus centers, this wave is constant. It's the rhythm of your life, and it directly influences how your pancreas performs. The pancreas, after all, isn't just a blood sugar regulator, it's an interpreter, translating emotional tension into chemical signals. When stress and unprocessed emotions linger, your pancreas may go into overdrive, compensating with hormone shifts that ripple through your whole endocrine system. Unchecked, this can lead to emotional eating, energy crashes, and metabolic disorders. But there is a solution. The first step is awareness. Start tracking your emotional wave. Use a journal or even a simple note on your phone. Are you on an upswing, a downswing, or riding the middle? Recognizing your wave state helps you avoid snap decisions and it helps your body relax. Second, make sure to support your pancreas with adaptogenic herbs and blood sugar balancers. Herbs like cinnamon, Genema sylvestre, dandelion root, licorice root, and blue vervain, to name a few, can help tremendously. These herbs don't just regulate glucose, they soothe the system, helping your body reset from emotional overload. Third, give yourself permission to pause. In human design, emotional clarity doesn't come instantly. Decisions made during emotional spikes can stress your system and throw off your internal balance. Waiting, even a few hours, can reduce reactivity and bring hormonal harmony back online. And fourth, consider somatic practices. Movement, body work, and breath work all help move emotional energy that might otherwise get stuck in your organs. The more we move, the more we metabolize, physically and emotionally. The solar plexus is ruled by the breath. Deep, slow, intentional breathing grounds you in the present and gives your pancreas space to stabilize. Even 3 minutes a day can recalibrate your entire emotional field. When you begin honoring your emotional wave and supporting your pancreas holistically, you create a feedback loop of healing. Your emotions stabilize, your digestion improves, and your intuition strengthens. This isn't about control, it's about cooperation, working with your design, not against it. So, what have we uncovered? The pancreas isn't just a metabolic workhorse, it's a gateway, a bridge between your emotional currents and your physical resilience. And through the lens of human design, its connection to the Solar Plexus Center reveals something very powerful. Your health isn't just physical, it's deeply emotional and deeply energetic. Your emotional wave isn't a problem to fix, it's a rhythm to honor. And when you support that rhythm with awareness, with herbs and rest, and with a little patience, your body responds. Your clarity deepens, your intuition sharpens, and you return to center. At Cedar Grove Herbs, we believe that healing starts by respecting the whole system, not just the symptoms. So whether you're riding an emotional high or wading through the lows, know this: your body is listening, your pancreas is listening, and your design holds the blueprint for balance. Explore your human design, track your wave, drink your tea, support your organs, and trust your process. If this episode gave you a new perspective, give it a like. Share it with someone who's riding their own wave. And don't forget to subscribe to CGH News for more insights from the garden to the stars. Until next time, stay rooted, stay radiant, and stay whole. Wholeness and balance.